Welcome back to Stark Tower, our base of operations. As soon as you're ready, head over to the briefing station for our next mission. If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates. Try the new sim console for training scenarios, or to run simulations of previous missions. You can also access the review terminal to study up on intel, or unwind with a trivia game.
I hear ya.
Not a problem. me this thing deleted my spreadsheet again. Come on.
What can I do for you? Nothing special. SHIELD likes to keep close contact with the superhero community, and since I straddle those two worlds, I bounce back and forth quite a bit. That's the goal, at least most of the time. Not really. Enjoy the silence. It rarely lasts. Of course I am. Sorry, I have to get back to my work.
Tomorrow's seminar on time management strategies has been postponed due to a scheduling conflict.
Hi there. It's true. I used my powers against my dad to protect myself. It was wrong, and I willingly paid the price. Actually, they did, but I told them to stop. I didn't want to become a fugitive. Not these days. Firestar and I graduated, so to speak. And the team's current direction, well, let's just say I don't... Do you think I chose the name Justice randomly? I don't do this for ratings. Well, it's been good talking with you.
Stark Enterprises' current stock. Price 48.23, down 64 cents.
Hail, mortal! Well, a long tale, my friend. Best told over a good meal. I shall regale you with it another time, perhaps. You humans, so quick to spend what little time you have. Little hath changed of late. My father Odin continues to punish that vile Victor Von Doom and my brother Loki for their treachery of years past. From a human perspective, that is probably most accurate. Now I must bid you farewell.
The President today admonished the House for not passing a law that would have affected any superhumans who caused damage to government buildings or property.
The world's first superhero reality show, The New Warriors. So far this season, you've seen the New Warriors save a small town from talking zoo animals.
I'm a stinking silverback gorilla, okay? Don't talk down to me!
Take out world-famous villains.
Security system testing is planned for the next 3 hours. Please disregard
Hey there.
any
What's
alerts
up?
during this time.
Yeah, but once in a while it's fun to team up. Heck, I used to team up pretty much every month. Oh, I'm best in a pinch. Unless I actually get pinched, that's kind of my weak spot. Don't tell anyone. What else? The caviar. Okay, actually, I hate that stuff. How does anyone eat it? Okay. Sometimes it's nice to hang out with my fellow masked freaks, you know? There, I said it. You happy? Well, it's been real. But I've got a pie in the oven. Later.
SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury continues to deny
Yeah.
recent claims he has been reckless with the resources at his disposal.
Nah, but the day's young. Or make some. I ain't fussy. Last I heard, this was theoretically a free country. You got a problem with that? Fine. Believe it or not, sometimes I like being around other people. Even tools like you. That's enough chit-chat for now.
The men's executive restroom on floor 15 is closed for repairs.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marble has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. a lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. And last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning, she failed to check in.
Carol can definitely take care of herself, but we'll need to follow up on this just in case. Let's start by investigating those tunnels.
Intruders! Stop them!
You expect me to defeat nature itself.
Supply to get through.
No more.
I'm a cut above the rest.
Won't take a minute.
You're spine! It's what's for dinner!
Take them down!
You guys are spoiling me!
Not a problem.
Who's dealing?
All right then.
Get the gear inside! We've got company!
Careful. I'm in a mood today. It's all over, bar the shouting. You get points for effort.
You're very close to a major power source. Take it offline.
Over there! Shooting gallery
They are over here!
What's the game? Au revoir!
Surprised, Americans? Did you really think you were finished with my band?
Did we learn anything?
Delicious!
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Oh, come on. You really think... Oh.
Formation!
I will fall.
You gonna let me down or what? Thanks. As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We need to figure out what these Latvarians are up to. Appreciate the thought, but you have no idea where you're going. There's an old factory above these tunnels. If we destroy the weapons they've stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down their operation. Shocker must be trying to slow us down. What's he keeping us away from?
move out.
That should lead up to the factory. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish exploring these tunnels to look for additional intel. If you need any help, I'll be ready.
You can deal with Shocker later. Trash the Latbarian weapons first.
Aw, I wasn't done with you yet!
Time for target. Drop it! Here they come!
You're looking a bit poorly.
You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it.
Come on! I got us!
Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
What are Americans doing here? You guys are spoiling me! And you taste good. You're spawn. It's what's for dinner.
Keep them away from the munitions!
I'll eat you alive!
You're making progress. Keep it up.
I'll tear you to pieces!
They're tearing through us! We need backup!
There must be fools who come here. For Latveria! Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
Dinner time. Aw, I wasn't done with you yet!
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Got it.
Your spine! It's what's for dinner!
You got some good taste.
I'm a...
Go after Diamondback and Shocker. We have to find out what they're planning.
You guys are spoiling me! Let's go crazy.
Ready and willing.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Can you work together to get down there?
Where did these Americans come from?
I will hold them off, ma'am.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tear them apart! Focus some attacks on the Lower East Side!
No problem.
Turn those buildings into rubble!
Yes, madam!
Defend the cannons! Stay on target, wizard!
I am on target. A wingless wizard never misses.
Diamondback, don't lessen your attack!
You got it. Now spread the love.
Don't take that from them! We're only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
Oh man, I don't want to do this.
All right then.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected you weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call. That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
Hello. I realize it's a delicate time, but Thanks. I think I'll be all right. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change. I will. And thanks now, if you'll excuse me.
In Washington, officials continue to debate the appropriate response to the
Commander Hill,
attack.
or should I say...
Meanwhile, the Eastern European nation has
Hello.
closed its borders, claiming the strike on American soil was conducted without its knowledge.
I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest? To what end? Even if we found them, it wouldn't solve anything at this point. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. Strong leaders don't cave into the whims of public opinion. Well, good talking with you.
How are you? Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places. Are you implying that politicians' votes can be bought? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury if necessary, yes. But I'm hoping we haven't gotta run. See you later.
Dr. Pym, if you're still in the building, please call main reception.
Thinking of exercising some options at the stock pick.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but... Oh, the puns, by far. There's some... Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Latverian strike a year ago. What a mess that started. I wouldn't blame them if they did at this point. Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
Maintenance crew, please report to me. To Stark's penthouse.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Coming in!
zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming SAM, 2 o'clock. Turn up the left, trying to put it out. Hang on. Carol here. We made it. We're under attack. Can you assist?
Monstro gets pounded.
Watch your back!
You picked a fight for the wrong lady. I love my job.
Incoming hostile!
And I took it easy on you, too.
Damn, what a mess. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever... Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
I'm not just another pretty face. I will beat you ugly.
Tearing off to pieces! You like American? Yeah! Out the...
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh? Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh?
They didn't
sleeping on the job.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all. We'll cover the capital. You get down to the sub... Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar.
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court. Ooh, did I do that?
Think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry!
Next time, I will beat you ugly.
You gonna get big surprise!
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
They didn't teach me that in the Air Force.
Coming in!
Have to move off the front line.
It's more fun when they fight back. Let's go crazy.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
I do this?
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food source!
I had always put up a better fight.
Blondes do have more fun. You're not very good at this, are you?
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
Can't win.
Always bet on the Let's play!
Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a big thirst. Letting me win? When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Like to play catch, yes? Forming hostile!
I've been underestimated before. You're looking a bit poorly.
What's the game?
Now it's a party. We will bury you!
You're trying to engage with our elected representative! Get your own, buddy!
Take your trade and corrupt leaders back! I have no use for them. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. They'll enjoy reading of this back home. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
His cloaking field is down. Get him.
Ready and willing.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
You're not very good at this, are you?
your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sworn them, my God! I'm dying here.
¡Americano, mira antes! ¡Coming in! You as shooty as a tin
I do cannot harm what they cannot see.
I'm not feeling well.
Running out of tricks. And take on the raging Cajun.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again. Delicious!
Heroes come
Oh, dear.
Oh, we will take you out!
That's what I think of your moose and squirrel. But not functioning. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain.
Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Things don't get out of hand.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be.
Warning. Security upgrade.
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire... I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violate... That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once... Now, if you'll excuse me, Songbird and I have some legit...
We'd like to hear what you have to say about this historic event. Our online polls will be open until midnight. Log on and make your voice heard.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Let's not start playing what if. What happened, happened. All we can do now is try to make sure it doesn't happen again. For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer to somebody. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability.
Dr. Pym, Latveria manite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
Hope things don't get out of hand. The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. Hope things don't get out of hand. Things don't get out of hand.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause.
Prepare to receive
But
inbound
maybe.
shield contingent.
Well, well. Speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. Later. Back again? You better hurry up and figure out where you stand. Later. Back again? You better hurry up and figure out where you stand. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do. If they're enforcing unconstitutional laws and hunting you down like a dog, hell yeah. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Simple, yeah. Easy, no. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk.
On the eve of the Registration Act going into effect, the grim work of identifying all the Stanford
You have reached the voicemail box of Reed Richards. Please leave your message at the tone.
For weeks.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
This Thursday's seminar on workplace safety has been postponed due to an injury.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But capture... I mean doing whatever it takes to keep S.H.I.E.L.D. from taking over. That's what this is all about. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence that superheroes
Things don't get out of hand. Those things don't get out of hand. The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. I didn't sign up for trying to arrest capes.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a... Because it's the law, and because if you don't, we'll drop you so fast your super little heads will spin. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. That's close enough. I won't let you pull a stunt like your pal Captain America did. Just sign the damn paper. One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
too.
Never would have pegged you as a traitor, Danvers. But even I get surprised once in a while.
Get used to it, witch. I'm sure we'll be surprising you a lot from here on out.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Please report to the firing range ASAP.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand... I think we've got a good chance of coming out on top. We have to stand up for what's right. Not to me, but I respect your position.
Cap, this is Cable. Just got your last...
What's up? They were similar to me and the Young Avengers when they started. Whoever was running that team lost sight of what... You could be drafted for war at age 18. This is no... I've seen nasty before. Don't... Hey, I gotta run. Later.
All personnel, remember that cell phone use in the facility is strictly prohibited.
Hail, my friend. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Thou hast no reason to worry. Captain America hath said it's a... Yes, mortal. Other duties beg my attention.